Good morning. This morning we read from Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 11 to 51 and verse 14. God is continuing his prophecy against Babylon. Now Babylon has been used to punish the people of Israel, to invade them, to destroy the temple, to take people captive. This was in God's purposes. Yet God is pronouncing punishments against Babylon for destroying his temple and invading the land of his people. Babylon should have been afraid of the Lord to destroy his temple. They shouldn't have done it. They should have been scared. This is the God of all the earth, and yet they destroy his temple. God allowed it because he was dealing with the people of Israel, but that did not spare the people of Babylon, the army of Babylon, from their punishment for the wickedness that they'd done in destroying and coming against God's people. Anyone who comes against God's people, even if God allows that in order to discipline or to strengthen the faith of his people or to build up his people through trials and testings, those who the Lord uses to come against his people should be very wary to do it, because that you should not raise your hand against those who the Lord loves, because the Lord will take his judgment. And Babylon, great and mighty as it was, faced the judgment of the Lord, and it's pronounced against in this passage that the Medes and Persians will invade them. The Assyrians had come first and taken away the northern kingdom, and God had dealt with them and punished them and reduced them to nothing. And God was going to do the same with Babylon. He was going to allow it to be invaded and destroyed. Let's be careful, people of this world. Don't raise your hand against the Lord's people. It may be that God will allow it in order to produce some good in his people. But you should not allow yourself to be the ones who raise their hand against the Lord's chosen, because the Lord will take his judgment against you. So be very careful how you treat God's people. Respect them and love them, because they are those who the Lord cares about, and he will avenge that which happens against them. The Lord bless you today as we live under his protection and in his love.